Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys a reading today for the divine masculine and the divine feminine on their spiritual connection and individual journeys. So we're going to take a look and see how your angels and guides are assisting you through numbers on your journey, and how you guys are individually in your energy and how you're connecting with each other. So just take what resonates for you and get rid of anything that doesn't. I do tend to channel from the divine feminine's perspective because the majority of my viewers are divine feminines. So just to let you guys know, I will probably be speaking in those terms. But we've got the masculine's energy right here and the feminine's energy right here. So these organites will be listed down below, as well as the decks that I'm using here today. So let's get into it. We're going to start off with my twin flame angel numbers here that are going to give us some numbers that our angels are communicating to us along the way for our journeys of ascension and healing. All right, what do we need to know and understand through numbers? Ooh. Okay, so we have 0550. So your angels say to wait and bide your time for better results. So right now, those fives could be an indication here that maybe there are some sort of changes that are being made right now on an internal level, or there's something that's changing right now and even in people's environments. And so after these things are settled, it might be that there's better time to perhaps communicate or to come back together with our divine counterpart. Okay, so let's just say something is, on hold, something is taking a lot of time. We're being asked to kind of just remain patient during this process because there's some changes or even completions of cycles that are currently they're being undergone right now, because 5 plus 5 is also 10, and 10s mean the completion of a cycle. So let's take a look and see what is the masculine's energy connected to the 0550. All right, what is the masculine's energy connected to biding time for better results? Changes being made. Under construction is what I'm getting here. Oh, okay, right here we have the Four of Pentacles, firm foundation. The Four of Pentacles is basically where we're at in our lives, what we've built up so far. Can we let go of that, or do we want to hold on tightly to it? Do we want to stay? Do we want to go? What do we want to do? I feel like right now this masculine is kind of feeling very firm in what he's built up so far in his life. And so if he's feeling maybe afraid where he can't let go of something or he can't make necessary changes, it might be that he's waiting for better timing to make changes. Maybe he feels right now it's not the right time for something. Maybe he feels that he's just better off staying comfortable, or maybe even stuck in a situation if that story resonates for you. But I feel like this masculine is having some difficulty making changes. So waiting for better timing perhaps is what I'm seeing with that. All right, let's see how the feminine is connecting to this. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords for the feminine. It's kind of challenging energy here. Win or lose. It's kind of like the double-edged sword, right? If we go this way, we might win. If we go this way, we might lose. What do we do? Five of Swords is always indicating, is something worth the fight? Is something worth the investment? Should we just walk away and cut our losses now? I feel like the best thing that feminine can possibly do with this message from the angels coming through is to bide your time and wait for better results. So don't take any action right now. Don't do anything drastic, right? There's no need to make a decision on whether or not you should stay or go. How about just make a decision to not make a decision right now and wait for something to conclude, wait for something to maybe be revealed to you in time. So if you're really struggling right now with maybe feeling like your life is on hold, or you feel like you want things to be different, but they're just not, instead of trying to press for change, instead of trying to make something happen right now, really just try to do what your angels are saying and just wait and bide your time for better results. Maybe not do that one thing. Don't take that one action right now, especially if it has to do with this connection. Maybe pull back right now, not fight so hard, not try so hard, and just see how that plays out. Because I do feel like there is something that's inevitably going to change here, but I feel like this masculine is kind of holding tight to something or not wanting to let go of something. So until he's ready to let something go or to make himself available, it's like the more that we try to make that happen, the worse it's going to be. So the best thing that we can possibly do is to maybe, in a way, because you have the number 5 here and we have the 5s here. So this is like more of a message I feel for the feminine, which is saying, wait and bide your time. Don't take the sword and try to do anything right now. Just kind of leave it where it's at and just choose to change how you respond to the situation. Maybe change your mind on how you're choosing to think about the situation. Maybe just, you're not necessarily abandoning it and walking away, but you're choosing to not like think about it or have anxiety or to, just like wait on pins and needles for something. You're just going to kind of just chill out and just maybe focus on something else right now. And I feel like that's going to be better for you in the end, Divine Feminine. So just like there's something going on here, a little bit of a challenge with the 5s, a little bit of something where somebody feels a little stubborn, like they're not wanting to let go or they're not wanting to do something or cooperate in some way. And with time, this is going to change. So just let something play out. And I feel like that is what's going to create a better result here. Interesting. All right, so let's see what else we need to know. What other angel numbers coming through? Ooh, we have 222. The necessary seeds have been planted on your journey. Remain patient as they begin to gestate. So a lot of waiting and patience right now is coming through from your angels about the connection and about just the journey. So some seeds have been planted, all right? So there's seeds that have been planted. There's information that's here, but what people are going to do and what actions they're going to take or not take right now are really going to determine what's going to happen here. So we can lose out perhaps on something by trying to control it or not being patient, or we can just allow things to grow and to develop over time. That's what I'm seeing here. So let's get the masculine's energy connected to that. Of these seeds. Okay, so we have the 3 of Wands, partnerships and alliances. So I feel like there is going to be people besides just the feminine on this journey with the masculine. So this could be, of course, other partners. This could be, friends, family, coworkers, just people in the masculine's environment that are actually going to help him to grow. So there's other like little seeds or things that are going to plant information or plant like creating a growth here. There's going to be growth through other people on this journey with the alliances or the connections that this masculine makes. So if some of you feminines, if this is the story, don't take it if it's not the story, but if some of you guys are worried about other connections or you're worried about the masculine spending time with other people and not spending time with you, really, really try not to be in a state of anxiety over this, because I feel like there are necessary people in the masculine's life that are actually helping him to grow and to heal. Okay? So try to shift your mind on how you're choosing to respond to other people that the masculine might be with right now on this journey. All right, let's see how you're connected to this. 222. I love that card because the 9 of Cups is very much about, yes, your dreams coming true, wishes being fulfilled, but it's really a card about being really satisfied and happy within yourself. So Spirit is basically saying that while this masculine might be growing right now in other ways and perhaps maybe not spending as much time with you, feminine, some of you guys, Allow this masculine to grow in a different way. I feel like your journey right now might be more about you and fulfilling your own happiness and your own desires right now. Perhaps going after your dreams, your goals, and the things that you want to do. This might be a time for you right now. And that's really your key to happiness, and your ultimate wish fulfillment is through loving yourself and tending to your own garden right now. That's just what I'm seeing here. All right, let's go ahead and get another message. We have 747. Ooh, I really like this because I just got this message here that right now the feminine could be really focusing on the self right now. So it says 747, begin to take your talents to the next level. Your dream job can be a main source of income. So if this masculine is doing his thing over here, this might be a time for you, feminine, to take your dreams and make them come true. I mean, I'm connecting the dots here. Dream job, your dream coming true. So whatever you've always wanted to do, if you have certain talents or gifts, you might be able to create an income based on, the services or the products that you create because of your talent. This might be a time for you where you're really, really able to live out your dreams and to do what you always wanted to do. So this is your time too, divine feminine. So this might not be a time perhaps for maybe the masculine and you to, do this thing or do something together, even though some of you could be connected, and be in contact or even union with the masculine. But for those of you that might not be, you can still make your dreams come true. You can still do this journey. You can still, do what you came here to do. And, this waiting or this patience, this is perfect because maybe you're building something in your life. And maybe perhaps it's easier to stay focused when you're kind of just doing your own thing and you're just, you just, I don't want to use the word alone, but just kind of maybe more on a solo mode right now. So let's go ahead and get some cards connected to that. So dream job. This masculine may also here be working on his talents or making his dreams come true or taking his talents to the next level. That could be happening too. But we have the 5 of Cups, emotional loss. Wow. I feel like if this masculine is talented in some way, I mean, everyone's talented, but has like a specific talent, this masculine may have put himself out there and he may have been living his dream for a little bit of time. And then something happened. Something happened. He may have lost something. He may have lost himself along the way. He may have lost money. He may have made poor choices or bad investments. So I feel like something could be happening right now where this masculine has a lot of regret and sadness due to his talent, his career, the way he makes money, his job, his occupation. Okay? So the feminine, I feel, has an opportunity to do something to feel this energy from the masculine, but to hold it in a higher vibrational way, if that makes sense. So if you and this masculine are energetically connected, which of course you are, if you're feeling this grieving coming from the masculine, this is an opportunity for you to shift gears into that unconditional love and to embrace this masculine, whether it's in the physical or just in an energetic way, because I feel like there's something going on with him for sure. There's some kind of hardships going on right now. So let's see what's going on for feminine with this. Yeah, the feminine is in a different spot than masculine. Okay? It's not about being better or anything. But the feminine is in this energy here where she has built something for herself, or she's building something for herself. She's experiencing some sort of joy and stability. So if the masculine was in this energy once before, I feel like he's lost something. But now the feminine, she's really thriving right now. And it doesn't mean you guys can't experience that at the same time, but for some reason, it's like the masculine's down and the feminine's up for whatever reason, okay? And that might be one of the reasons why maybe the masculine is trying to play it safe right now or not wanting to let go of certain things because he's afraid, because he's lost so much. He's experienced a lot of loss. He's experienced a lot of sadness and disappointment on his journey. And the feminine, to me, you know, she's won some, she's lost some, but she's not going to allow that to keep her from not living her life. She's going to still put herself out there. She's still going to, you know, live her dreams and really focus on the positives. And I feel like it might be harder for this masculine to focus on the positives. Yeah. So maybe the masculine's going through something and the feminine is just meant to be somewhat patient in this process of the masculine being able to kind of get his mojo back or get to a good place again. All right, so let's go ahead and get another number. All right, so we have 444. The universe fully supports you as you continue on your path towards enlightenment. So this is just a really nice reminder, and both of you guys had number 4s. And both of you guys had number 5s. Isn't that funny? So 4s and 5s are significant in your connection right now. All right. But where was this? Oh, yeah, we're looking at this one. So 4 4s. 444. The universe is definitely supporting both you and the masculine at this time on your journey, because you're ultimately on this path that is, you know, for enlightenment purposes, for ascension purposes. So you're going to win some, you're going to lose some, you're going to make some mistakes, you're going to go through some hardships, but you're also going to go through joyous times and feel maybe really high or maybe even feel really low. So it just seems that right now the universe is supporting both of you in different ways. And you guys are kind of learning and struggling in different ways too. I don't know why I just drew another card, but I just did. So here we go. See, progress is being made in your connection despite what you're seeing in the 3D world. So what you guys might be seeing in the 3D world, maybe you don't feel like things are going your way. Maybe you just kind of feel like things are falling apart, or, you know, you're just not really sure about this connection, or, you know, what you're even doing or why you're even feeling connected to it anymore. But some kind of progress is being made here with the 7-11. Something is happening here. You guys are moving towards enlightenment. There is ascension taking place. So I feel like don't lose faith in that. Don't lose faith that things are happening for a particular reason right now. All right, how's masculine connecting to that energy here? Okay, I like that. Well, we have the Chariot, which is triumph over obstacles, triumph over hardship. So masculine will get through this, feminine. There will be progress made despite what's happening on the journey, despite what's happened so far, despite what you might be seeing in the physical world, which you might not be seeing this energy. You just might be seeing not a lot of change, or you might be seeing quite the opposite of what's coming through the reading here. But try not to focus on what you're seeing with your physical eyes. Try to focus on how you feel and what you know, what your higher self is telling you. That's what I'm seeing here. But masculine will triumph over these obstacles. He will get through it. Yep, trust your intuition, feminine, because that is where the answers are. Go within for your answers, okay? If readings or watching readings or just different messages that come through a bunch of readings, even if it's my readings, you know, you may just kind of just pick and choose what you choose to listen to, or maybe just decide to take a break if it's confusing to you. Rely on your own intuition to be your guide about your connection, okay? Because no one's connecting with it like you. So it's your own personal connections, your own personal journey. Don't let someone else, you know, tell you otherwise. Really learn to listen to yourself about this connection. So go within if you want to really tap into what's going on with this masculine. Try not to get caught up in what you're seeing or not seeing in the physical world, because it's not painting an accurate picture as to what's really happening here. All right, let's see what else we need to know. 2, 3, 4. So it says your twin is leveling up their energy in order to match up with you and will face you when the time is right. So remember how I was talking about how the masculine's here and the feminine's here? It's not a better than them or anything. It just means that the masculine, I feel, will eventually level up to where the feminine is, and that's when their paths will cross again. This is when this masculine may face you if you guys are not seeing each other or speaking at this time. So something is going to shift and change. Love that. This is spiritual understanding. This is ascension. It's Hierophant's energy. This is about spiritual teaching, spiritual lessons, knowledge, learning, understanding through our higher power, spiritual revelations, spiritual awakenings. So as time progresses with all of the changes, number 5, that the masculine is going through, this will ultimately lead him to facing the feminine when the time is right, doing the right thing, which is also the Hierophant to me. So 2, 3, 4, 5. So this right here, masculine is leveling up so he can face feminine and be able to have a conversation or to share with her what he's been going through on his journey. That's beautiful. All right, let's get the feminine's energy connected to this. Ooh, we have another number 5. Look at that. So you guys are really connected with the 4s and the 5s in this reading. Okay, because both of you guys are getting these numbers, 4s and 5s. Feeling alone. This is the 5 of Pentacles, feeling shut out, feeling alone, feeling like, you're in the dark. So remember, feminine, when you're feeling like maybe you're alone on this journey, or you're feeling like you're the only person that cares, or you're the only person that's doing the work, it's not true. It's not true. Listen to your intuition, your higher self. Allow your higher self to be your guide. That's that lantern. Your higher self is the guide. Let that be your guide. And really, really try not to get caught up in this feeling of feeling shut out or feeling abandoned or feeling alone on this journey. You're actually not alone. We can clearly see here with this message, the universe fully supports you as you continue on your path towards enlightenment. You're not alone. You're really not. The universe is supporting you. The universe does have your back. So pay attention to the signs, pay attention to the numbers, and especially 4s and 5s for some reason are huge. And we actually got this in the very first card, which was 5s. So 5s and 4s, huge. 4s and 5s are huge on this journey. And of course, 4 plus 5 is 9. So 9s could also be significant as well. All right, let's go ahead and get a couple more messages. Okay, so we have more 5s. Don't take opinions personally. People can only understand things from their own level of perception. So 11:55. So if you're seeing 11s and you're seeing 5s, but the 5s are also 10s. So to me, that's completion of cycles here. 11 is a master number. So we're mastering ourselves in some way, but to really try not to take other people's opinions. So this goes for your family and friends, but this also goes with maybe readers or even myself, that do these types of readings. It's only natural for somebody to use their own wisdom and what they've learned along the way and their own personal opinions about things when we talk about certain connections. So if something doesn't resonate with you, you don't have to take it. There's lots of people that I actually listen to on YouTube that I don't necessarily agree with the way that they have an opinion on a specific thing, but I can still listen to them and really enjoy them because I really enjoy the other messages that they have. So I can take things with a grain of salt. I don't have to unsubscribe or, leave a shitty comment or whatever because I don't exactly agree with what their philosophy is on certain things or religion or whatever, or their political stance. I can still be friends with people that don't have the same opinion as me or don't have the same religious belief as me. But that's just me though. So this is basically saying don't allow other people's opinions or what you're hearing to rock your world. Okay. So maybe I only understand things at a certain level and maybe you are a more ascended person and see things in a completely different way. We just have a different level of perception. And, it doesn't mean one's bad, one's good, one's right, one's wrong. It just means we're all at different levels. And so as we try to function in this world together, we just kind of, we flow and we take what resonates and we don't get caught up with what doesn't. I love that message. So this also goes for your counterpart. If your counterpart right now doesn't see things the way that you do, or they're not on the same page as you, they're just at their own level right now of understanding. And so people, if you don't have certain tools, then you're going to do certain things a certain way. So try not to be judgmental on your journey or judgmental of your person, because they're still learning something just like you are as well. Okay. So let's get the masculine's energy here. All right, we have the 9 of Pentacles coming through for the masculine. So right now, it looks like the masculine is trying to focus on his own harvest right now, trying to build up his material abundance. But I feel like he's perhaps getting caught up in other people's opinions. I feel like other people's opinions, or what other people are doing or how they're living their lives, really bothers this masculine. That's so strange. And we have a number 9. Yeah, so this masculine could have an opinion on other people. He could get very caught up, and I feel like this is, in a way, getting in the way of his abundance, getting in the way of what he's trying to create. It's almost like he's standing in his own way because he's getting caught up in crap that doesn't really matter. Interesting. So I feel like there's a issue that masculine is having when it comes to other people. And that might be one of the reasons why he's experienced a lot of loss, is because maybe he's rubbing people the wrong way or just creating more issues and problems for himself than he really needs to. And then we have the 4 of Pentacles, another number 4. Oh my God. 4s and 5s. And then 4 plus 5 is 9. There we go. Opening up 4 Pentacles. So both of you guys got the 4 of Pentacles in this reading. So that's a shared card. This was the 4 of Pentacles. Right here. So you guys both share it now. 4 of Pentacles is one of those cards where we're holding on tightly to something, because we feel safe. We feel comfortable. But the message is that we need to open up. We need to let something go. We need to let something go so it can breathe. We need to let something go so maybe that person can experience life or to make mistakes. It's kind of like a child. Sometimes you have to let the child go and make their own decisions, especially if they're adults. You can't take care of them forever. You can't shield them from everything. You've got to let them experience things. So I feel like we're being asked, instead of trying to maybe, in a way, micromanage another person's growth or development or where they're at on their journey. It's not to say that feminines are doing that, but if you find yourself being very judgmental or feeling like, that your masculine should be doing this, your masculine should be doing that, I'm getting here, it might be time for you guys to just kind of let go a little bit and allow this masculine to learn what he needs to learn in his own way. And this will really help your energy to kind of flow as well. All right, so we're going to get one last message from Spirit on this connection. We have 666. It says, step into your inner child as a way of addressing old wounds and restoring a sense of wonderment. So right now, this is about harmony. This is about coming into harmony with yourself through tapping into your inner child. Sometimes tapping into your inner child, which connects you to the past, could be traumatic. Some of us have traumatic childhoods. Some of us have not so many pleasant memories from childhood. So that could be triggering to some of you guys. But it's also about stepping more into a childlike energy, sense of wonderment, to see things through a child's eye, to connect with the magic of life. So right now, this would be really good to tap into your inner child for healing and inspiration, and just for more joy and happiness. So let's see the masculine's energy connected to the inner child. Ooh, that would be very healing for this masculine. This is the star's energy, Aquarius. So masculine right now, I feel that this is going to restore a lot of his darkness, a lot of his, either anger or rage or whatever he's experiencing right now, a lot of his judgments on other people or even on himself, is to try to see things from a perspective of people are innocent or people are only doing what they know. Sometimes people are just ignorant. They don't know any better. Maybe they were raised a certain way. It doesn't mean we have to be okay with people that are being abusive or toxic or hurting other people. No, but sometimes we don't have to be so quick to just demonize people that don't think the way that we think. And I feel like this might be something going on with the masculine. He could have, parents or something that were really, judgmental. And so this could be something that he's now carrying as well. So he's addressing this old wound of doing how he was raised, to be so judgmental or to be controlling of what other people, are doing or not doing. And I feel like once he can step out of that and address this wound and clear it, this will actually restore a lot of hope and light and flow in his life. So that's kind of an interesting little message there. But stepping into the inner child and addressing and healing old stuff is really going to help this masculine to ascend on his journey. So that's what's happening there. All right, let's see the feminine's energy. Oh my gosh, look. 6. I love it. So this is definitely your vibration, feminine. You're in a completely different energy than masculine. Masculine is cutting off his abundance right now and not wanting to cooperate with people, fighting with people, arguing with people. I don't know why, but that's here. You, however, feminine, you're very accepting. You're very accepting with how people are. You're very accepting of how this masculine is. But there's some kind of darkness that is got a hold of the masculine. And I know that people see 666 as evil. And even though I'm not seeing this as an evil number in this deck, but it brings forth this element of darkness. This masculine has some sort of darkness attached to him. And I feel that that's why a lot of things are perhaps going wrong in his life, because he's very much plugged into his ego, his desires, like earthly things or status or something like that. And it's causing him to be very I don't know. It's just causing him to be very almost problematic, having a lot of problems, and experiencing a lot of loss. So feminine is just in a different flow. She's in a different vibe. So in a way, feminine's what I'm getting here is that's why you're being asked, I feel, to hold space for this masculine, because he's kind of in a bad spot. And so you're being asked to kind of send him some light, send him some love. And you don't have to call him up or even make him aware that you're doing this. But I feel like you're just energetically sending good energy his way. Praying for him or something like that, because you're in a pretty good space. So continue to just be in the flow of your own life and realize that this masculine has his own healing to do. And I just feel that Spirit is just reminding you right now that this is the way towards your own happiness and your own ascension right now. And the masculine also has this journey, this road to go down, but is going through it a different way. But I do see that this is promising, because we do have this victory and triumph over the darkness. So it's almost like this masculine will triumph over the darkness, but this is the stage that he's in right now. So anyways, that's just a little bit of angel numbers, if you guys are seeing them, if you're connecting to them. So 4s and 5s are huge that connect you and this masculine together, and even perhaps number 9s. So I hope that this was helpful. I hope that this resonated with some of you guys. And if you guys are seeing some of these numbers right now, I'd love to hear it in the comment section down below if you want to share it with us or other people. So anyways, thanks so much for watching, you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.